Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing 5 clear things to expect next in your life. And to do this reading you are going to be picking between 4 piles or these 4 decks and 4 crystals. So to do that, let me introduce your crystals to you. For pile number 1, we have the Caribbean Calcite in the form of a cloud. For pile number 2, we have the Ocean Jasper in the form of a moon. For pile number 3, we have the Flower Agate as a stone in the form of a tumble. And for the 4th pile, we have the Green Moss Agate in the form of a heart. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles or 4 crystals you're the most drawn to, and that is probably the pile for you here today. If you feel like you're drawn to several piles or maybe all of the piles, always trust your intuition, because like I always say, it is your intuition that is the magic that guides you to the right reading every time. So whether this is just calling for one pile and you know that this is it, or whether it's several piles, and like I say, some of you really impress me. You are magical people, and you know it's this one and then this one and then this one. Or sometimes today's reading, the 4 piles are all for you. It's all dependent on how you feel. So use your intuition. I will let you meditate on the piles for a whole minute so that you can look at them and feel which one or which ones you're the most drawn to. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey pile number 1, welcome to your card preparation process. We are going to divide your reading into 5 piles so that we can read for you today 5 clear things to expect next in your life. Right, so let's pick our first deck. These, by the way, are the oracle decks that we will be using for this reading, and the tarot deck that you chose will be the one that we use for your reading. Very excited about today's reading. And now, let's pick your 5 piles. 1, 2, 3. I saw this one. 4. And thank you very much. And 5. There we go. So our 5 piles have been set up. Let's now get into the next deck. What are the 5 clear things that pile number 1 should expect next in their lives, please? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we'll divide them into 3. First part for the first 2. Thank you. There we go. What are the 5 things, thank you, that pile number 1 should expect next? 1, 2. Oh, this came out from this deck, so I guess we're dividing it into 2. So 1. What should pile number 1 expect next exactly, please? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so you have a month right there. Let's see, it might be a regular message. We'll see how it fits into your reading. So these are the moon mansions. What are 5 clear things for pile number 1 to expect in their lives, please? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I feel this one. 5. Okay. Lovely. So all our cards are now ready. We're going to be taking 5 tarot cards for each of these piles. Yeah. So what are the 5 clear things for pile number 1 to expect next in their lives? Please, I feel this one. Yeah. Oh, these are 3. 1, 2, and 3. Thanks a lot. 4 and 5. I also feel this one and this one and this one, this one, and this one. So now each of the 5 piles has 2 cards. 3 are remaining. What are the 5 clear things for pile number 1 to expect in their lives, please? Okay, so 3, 4, 5. So there are the 5 parts of your reading are now clearly done. Let's now put them together really neatly. I think I'll have to go to the other side of the table so that I don't disturb the main decks of this reading. Let me do just that. It's a new setup, so we're learning it together. So this will be the last part, second part, third, fourth, fifth, but from the top will be the first. Wow, that's a big one. Right, so your reading is now ready. Let me get back to the other side. So thank you very much for watching your preparation pile. It is always lovely to have you around, and I personally feel that it's very important to be part of this process. So now that your reading is ready to be read, let's get into your reading. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your card preparation process. Let's get right into it. We'll be dividing your reading into oh, it's gonna be tricky. See, it's the first time I set it up. Now we have some cards here. Right, we'll figure it out as we go along, but we'll be dividing your reading into 5 parts. Maybe I'll use this part as for the 5th pile for now. Okay, Let's now start your shuffling and preparation process. So, what are the 5 clear things to expect next in your life? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this one. And 5. Okay. Works pretty well, I guess. Actually, I can make it even more visible for you by putting a card here and a card there. How about that, right? Okay, now you can see most of your cards. Next, we're gonna be using this deck. And again, what are the 5 clear things to expect next in your life? Ooh, this jumped right out. So 1. Thank you. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Thank you so much. Okay. Now with the tea leaf, we are going to be dividing it into 2 halves for these 5 piles. What 5 clear things to expect next in your life? So 1, 2, oh, thanks, and 3. Now the other half. Oh, this one popped out. 4. Sorry, pile number 1. Thanks. Actually, these are 2 for this pile. That's what I felt. Okay. On to the last oracle deck. What are the 5 clear things for pile number 2 to expect in their lives? 1, 2, 3. This one as well. 4. And I feel this one. 5. Okay. So now that the 5 piles are ready, let's put... Oh, no, they're not ready. My apologies. We need your tarot decks. Okay, so let's pick up your chosen tarot deck. And we'll be using 5 cards for each of these piles. So what are the 5 clear things to expect next in your life? Thank you. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5. Okay. What are the 5 clear things to expect next in your life? Oh, there's a lot. So 1, 2, and actually it's the other way around. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, and here we have, so that's the third one. Oops, sorry, third one, apologies. Third one, right? Yeah. Okay. What are the 5 clear things to expect next in your life? Thanks. 4, 4, 4, 4 and 4. 5, 5, 5, 5 and 5. There we go. So your piles are now ready. Let's keep your deck here, which we will definitely be using in your reading in case we want some clarification on anything. All right. Let's now put the piles on top of one another for the 5 things to clearly expect next. 5 clear things to expect next in your life. Let me get to the other side so I can put them together neatly. There we go. So, there is your pile number 2. There we go. Let's keep it right there. Yeah, I think that works out well. So that was your pile preparation. Thank you for being part of it. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate you. And now that your piles are ready, you're ready to start your reading. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So the way we're going to do this is that we are going to divide your oracle cards and of course your tarot cards into 5 clear piles so that we know what 5 things to expect next in your life. So since this is a new setup, we're kind of discovering how to do this together. So the first 2 piles are ready here, which leaves us with 2 spaces here, 1 third one, 4 and 5. That's probably how we're going to do it. So what are the 5 clear things to expect next in your life? Thank you. And I also feel the second one. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4. I felt that. 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Now on to the next deck. Let's keep this one right there. Okay. So, what clear 5 things, thank you, to expect next in your life? 1, 2, 3 and 4, they always come together. Whoops. Maybe they're connected, we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now on to the tea leaves. Let's pick that up. So 5 clear things, whoa, thanks, to expect next in your life. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's take the other half. 5 clear things to expect next. To expect. Thank you. Wow. Interesting. So this kind of reminds me of the death card, right? So there's huge transformation in some area of your life, pile number 3. Maybe it's that fourth thing to expect. Some huge transformation in your life. We'll see. Because I instantly remembered the death card with that. So obviously there is some kind of transformation. Very cool. We'll find out together, pile number 4. Very excited about this reading. Now for the last part. What are the 5 things to expect? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So now onto your tarot deck. we'll be taking 5 cards for each of the 5 piles. So what 5 clear things, thank you, to expect in your life? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's the first round. We need 5 of these. That's the second round. Okay, so this one clearly wants to come out. That's the third. Is that the third? Yes, yes, yes. Third round. Third, third, third. Now, fourth, fourth. Okay. What are the 5 clear things to expect next in your life? 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Some things are connected in your reading. Pile number 3. We'll see. We'll see as we do your reading. What are these 5 clear things? So now let's put the piles together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let me go around the table so that I can put this neatly, not touching the other piles. Okay, so yeah, that's the right way. There we go. So the third pile is now ready. Yeah. Isn't that lovely? So, pile number 3, thank you for being part of this process. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. It is always lovely. And now that your pile is ready, it's you can start watching your reading. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. So the way we're going to be preparing your reading is that we are going to be dividing it into 5 piles. So we're probably going to put one of them here, second, third, fourth, and fifth, because the other piles are already up top. So now that's how we're planning to do it. We had to do this puzzle with every pile. So let's now start your reading, pile number 4. What are the 5 clear things, to expect next in your life? So 1, 2, I see this one sticking out, so I'm going to take it. 3, thank you. Thanks. 4 and 5. So these will be your piles for this reading. Now, let's get into the next deck and ask, what are the 5 clear... Whoa, did you see it? I didn't see it. You didn't see it. There we go. Just popped right out. Your piles are ready. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, there we go. Let's take half of this for nearly half of your piles. Thank you. So 1, What are the 5 clear things, thank you, for pile number 4 to expect in their lives? These are 2 for the third part, okay? What are the 5 clear things, thank you, to expect in pile number 4's life? So that is done. Now let's get into the final oracle deck before we get into your tarot cards and ask, what are the 5 clear things? Sorry, pile number 1. What are the 5 clear things to expect next in pile number 4's life, please, and this one? Okay. So these are now ready, and let's start shuffling your tarot cards. Pile number 4. And wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the first round is ready. What 5 clear things to expect next in pile number 4's life? Okay. Three. 4. 5. Feel this one. There we go. So now your 5 piles for the reading are ready. Let's now put them neatly together. We're gonna put them one on top of the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let me take them to the other side of the table so that I can put them neatly for you without disturbing any of the other piles. Okay. Very excited to get into your reading, pile number 4. Let's keep it like that. Yeah, so we're gonna keep it like this. Right, so your 4th pile, so your 5 piles are ready, pile number 4. Thank you so much for attending and watching and being present, as we prepare your pile. It's so important to have your energy as we prepare it. It's such a magical process that I love. Thank you for being there. Love you guys very much. And now that your pile is ready, let's get into your reading. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. We're doing, as you may know, 5 clear things to expect in your life. And we've divided your reading into 5 parts so that we can see these 5 clear things. So let's keep your main pile right there and check what is the first thing to expect. Right, so quickly, you have the 18th moon mansion with sacrifice. You have, I want to go quickly because there are 5. You have surrender to the journey, release control. You have inheritance with Saturn in Scorpio. You have a lot of Scorpio. This is the 18th moon mansion. And you have Scorpio here as well. This popped out. You have vase, secret admirer. Okay. we never, of course, take the tea leaves at first, the meaning at first glance. We always have to see what they mean together. So you have the Empress, Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles. So what is the first clear thing to expect in your life? Pile number 1. With the 18th moon mansion ruled by Pluto and Neptune, we see here with the sacrifice, the energies here is extreme devotion towards something, or not the word extreme, but intense devotion towards something. There's a lot you've sacrificed in building something with this journey. So with release control, in the beginning you felt like you were putting in so much effort, maybe it wasn't bringing in a lot with the empty vase here, but we see with the inheritance card pointing with the Scorpion energy here in the devotion, that whatever you put your devotion in the past a couple of months, maybe a year and 8 months, or just over time, now the next thing to clearly expect in your life is that there is an influx with inheritance, a lot of money coming into your bank account with this vase. So expect a lot of incoming finances. With the Empress, I see that it's going to improve your standard of living. It's going to improve how you live your life. So this is obviously huge amounts. This is no small amount in your reading, pile number 1. And this is clearly clarified by this Page of Pentacles with James Watt being presented here in this Page of Pentacles. We see with James Watt, he was someone who, as a child, played around with his father's scientific tools, was great at math, and because of these experiences, he grew up and he revolutionized the industrial industry. He revolutionized the industrial revolution. Yeah, that's what it's called, the Industrial Revolution. So we can clearly see you put in a lot of talent, a lot of hard work into something. Perhaps for a while, with surrendering to the journey, you could not see anything coming in, but clear money coming into your bank account, improving your standard of living. And you can see here with the Eight of Wands, despite the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles energy, where sometimes you were confused, you couldn't see ahead, you were trying to balance effort with hope. We see that now with the Eight of Wands, things are moving very quickly for you, pile number 1. So expect what you're working on to start succeeding, to start bringing money into your bank account, and for this energy to finally start creating momentum of growth. If you look at the trajectory of how this is going to work, it's only uphill from now. No more struggles, no more worries, no more not knowing what's to come. In fact, we see here where the Two of Swords in conjunction with the Eight of Wands, now that things are moving and that you have the data, you can see month after month the trajectory of this growth. You can now expect what you can see and expect what's to come next in your life. So wonderful news for this thing that you put a lot of devotion in. Let me clear this energy and get into the next clear thing to expect next in your life. All right, so pile number 1, you have Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. You have the 23rd moon mansion with Confession. You have Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. You have Mercury in Pisces with Inspiration. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Ten of Wands, the Hermit. Whoa. Wow. The Ten of Pentacles. Surely a great area here. And you have the Justice card. So, what am I seeing? Here, I see that the next thing to expect in your life is a connection here. This is a connection that was kind of, with the Ten of Wands, was kind of heavy. This is maybe someone you stopped talking to because you have the Hermit here for sure. So you're reconnecting back with someone you haven't spoken to for a while. Because in the past, things went maybe on an all-time low. The connection was really hard to keep. The communication was getting really slow, almost went to a halt. And we see that you all went into your own separate ways. But with the Hermit card here being so illuminated, I see that there has been reflection on both sides of this connection. And so because of that, you see how this woman or this figure is blowing on this Wheel of Fortune. So what was on an all-time low is about to come into an all-time high. That's why you have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is going to happen through a discussion, because you have the 23rd moon mansion ruled by Venus and Mercury in Capricorn, and this shows or denotes serious and confidential discussion of emotional matters between the two of you that will turn out with the Inspiration card here and Wondrous Universe, that you will walk out of this discussion with great notes, with great results. And with that, you do see the Justice card. There is some sort of balance here in this connection. Moving on with the Ten of Pentacles, this is not just an all-time high moment of high emotions of the Ten of Cups, where it's all high and you never know how it's going to go. With the Ten of Pentacles, I kind of feel like, and this time it's substantial. There are serious rules and maybe responsibilities and an amazing discussion that you were not expecting with the Wondrous Universe at all to come as a result of this discussion, making things amazing and balanced between the two of you later on. So that's the second thing to expect next, clear thing to expect next in your life. Let's get into the third one. Right, third thing. You have uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Okay. Really cool, actually. You have the first moon mansion. This is pretty significant. Okay. This is powerful energy right there. You have the moon in Gemini with adaptability. You have May. The 1st of May, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe something's happening now, result in May. We'll have to take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the Ace of Cups. You have the Strength cards. Sorry about that, was a little bit out of frame. My apologies. You have the Emperor. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Getting great cards. Pile number 1. And you have the Six of Pentacles. So, what's the next thing? Third clear thing to expect in your life. You will be watching something on a screen. This could be a television, a YouTube, a Facebook video, an Instagram short, what is it called? Reel. Yeah. And with that specific video, you will find something brilliant that will help you spring into action with the first moon mansion ruled by Mars, Leo in Aries. You will spring into action. because it's a brilliant idea that will help greatly heal something important in your life. So, for example, if you are complaining from a certain health issue, you will find a great solution to it. You'll spring into action and you'll see great results. If you have a certain issue at work, you don't know how to do something, you'll find the solution to that and you're going to be so ecstatic. You'll take steps and it's going to have a huge effect in that area. So yeah, expect to watch something in a screen where you're going to get a jewel of an information that will help you spring up and overcome a certain problem. And for a lot of you, it may be resolved by January, or you may, because of it, see exponential results with the 9 of Pentacles here in May. But all in all, it is a dream come true to solve this issue, and you will forever be in control of a long-term issue that you didn't know what to do about. Now there is something, now whenever it occurs, you know what to do, you're in control, and that's an issue of the past. Moving to the third clear thing to expect next in your life. All right, fourth thing to expect, pile number 1. Sorry about that. So you have passion and pleasure, savor your life. You have the 17th moon mansion with sword. You have the moon in Aquarius with independence. And you have broken wishbone. Oh, did I mix them up in any way? How many are these? 5. Yeah, these are the next ones. Okay, so you have Ace of Swords. Wow, the sword coming twice. You have the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, a lot of court cards, and 8 of Pentacles. So the reason I see so many court cards in this specific pile is because it denotes that you are going to be the one to take action with that. You are going to take action on a situation that may have been a bit toxic. We see this moon mansion ruled by Mercury and Pluto in its home Scorpio. We see extreme mental action. We see an overwhelming need to take action for a cause, for something. And I see that action will be to liberate with independence. Here with this specific card, we see a trailer, beautiful artists presenting their art in a trailer, and it shows freedom of movement of them to present their art in different areas. So with the broken wishbone, this is something that may either be breaking you or making you feel ill, unwell, because of all of this toxicity that it's happening, either by a person or by a situation that you feel it's keeping you stuck one way or the other. So with the sword here, you're cutting ties with that person or with that old habit. You're taking strong actions, full of passion, but full of as well, not the sort of emotions that you feel right away, but then one that fades without any real action. No, we see strong emotions followed by strong actions, one that aren't influenced by the spur of the moment. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, so we have the Knight of Cups that wants to do something now, on that idea, on cutting the ties. But you also have the Knight of Pentacles who has a smart idea on how to clearly do it in the best way possible without harming anyone. With the Page of Cups, you come with love. You're not here with this quick action to ruin your life or anyone else's life. You're doing it in a smart way. You've taken a decision. you're never going back from that decision, but you're going to be thinking about it in a very calm, smart way that will create a new beginning for you in that area that is really troubling you, pile number 4. Let's get into the 5th one. Right, so you have impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Thirteenth moon, mansion with altar. Okay. Mercury in Libra with influence. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. As I always say, do not fear the tea leaves. Always see how they're connecting to your reading. All right. Always know that if I don't see something that I like, I will tell you honestly, or that may not be too pleasant, I will tell you. You have the 7 of Swords. You have the Queen of Cups. Tower. You have 6 of Swords. And you have the King of Wands. Very powerful King of Wands. Okay, so what do I see? Okay, so this triangle right there is showing me that in the next phase of your life, you're going to seem to others as very blessed, and others are really expressed in this part of your reading. It's going to come as a surprise. There's a sudden change in how your life is turning around. I would say, looking at your cards with the first surprise, we see some huge change happening in something that you're working on. So there's a sudden rise to you, especially with the force of the King of Wands. You're really celebrating that win, going, yes! And so with that, they see your life changing to the better. Pile number 1. But here's the thing, it's happening all of a sudden. Your life is changing, and so you will have some people who will really, I think, be jealous with that sort of success or that sort of blessing that's putting you on top. These people, for some reason, kind of feel smaller, unfortunately, than you just because of this success. And so take care. These people really won't be doing anything. They might be blabbering, talking, trying to undermine what you're doing. And with the impasse card, we really see, don't try to get involved in this energy. Reflect and redirect your energy. I'm going to tell you now what your advice is. But with this impasse, they have their own issues to deal with. Pile number 1. And know that they really wouldn't have any influence on you. They're not going to be able to do anything. But I think they may exaggerate, because the bat can't see at night. It goes by ultrasonic sounds, navigates through ultrasonic sounds. So it's kind of like they're feeling that you've done something great, you're doing something great. They might overestimate it. They might try to make themselves feel better. With impasse, your advice is, don't get involved in this toxicity at all. Don't get involved in this with the Mercury type of toxic communication. Instead, pile number 1, you're advised to clear your altar, or meaning clear your space. I see a lot of clouds, perhaps incense or Palo Santo. Cleanse yourself, and maybe with the sea, some bath salts as well if you can. All in all, the most important thing is that you're being advised to not worry about them. This road is blocked. Let them be. Expect that this is a surprise that you may see. Knowing that you won't be so surprised by it. They will be, however, very surprised, awestruck by the changes happening in your life. Congratulations about these changes. Pile number 1, don't let anything affect you. Cleanse your energy and enjoy this beautiful success that you have created, or one that is about to happen for you. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. These were the 5 clear things to expect next in your life. All the best of luck with that. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. Pile number 1, this book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. You'll find that this book truly holds true to this promise. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. Oh, by the way, there's also an audio if you love audiobooks. And pile number 1, it was a real pleasure doing this reading for you. I really enjoyed it. Wishing you all the best of luck with it. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Really excited about doing this reading for you today. We're taking a look at the 5 clear things to expect next in your life. And we've divided your pile into 5 parts. So let's get straight into the first one. Pile number 1, you have the 9th moon mansion. You have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. You have Mercury in Gemini with excitement. Really cool. Okay. And all right. And you're either spreading ideas. Okay. You have the clause with be careful, do not take risks. And you have the flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Okay. Now let's take a look at your tarot cards and see what you have. You have the 2 of Wands, the Lover's card, the Hierophant, 10 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. So pile number 1, the first thing to expect next in your life is that you're getting very exciting news with Mercury in Gemini. This exciting news is not just going to be speaking to your heart here, which is, of course, the 9th moon mansion that is ruled by Pluto and Neptune in Cancer. This moon mansion also is about, it facilitates, it assists, positive assistance to something that you're in trouble with. So we see here that there is exciting news that's going to help you overcome obstacles that seemed quite impossible in the past. As great news out of the blue that you were not expecting at all. With the Lover's card, you cannot believe it. You're so in love. You're so excited. You're so happy that this is finally happening to you. Yeah, the 9th moon mansion, spreading dreams, spreading emotions, you being overly excited about this great news. Now be careful, pile number 1. This news, I do see that you'll jump on right away. You'll start applying, or you'll get right into it, and you're going to start committing to it, right? But we do see with the 2 of Wands here, it can result in 2 ways. Either the 10 of Swords energy, which can bring a lot of burdens on you and hit you in the back instead of helping you, or it can turn out to be one of the best things you've done in your life. And that will depend on how you measure your moves moving forward, your exploration into this news. So we see the clause, be careful, do not take risk, disappointment in a friend or lover. This sort of energy is showing me that you need, if you want, of course, to look closer at it. Do not jump and take the risk. Not that it's a bad thing, it's how you approach it that will make all the difference. So take that great news, sleep on it, celebrate it, but then before you take action, sit down quietly and calmly and think about what could be the potential risks in embarking in something like that? What do you need to be careful with? And if you have all your ducks in a row where you're ready with anything that could happen, if this is a trip, you're careful with your passports, you're careful with learning more about the cities you're traveling. That's of course an example. If you make sure that everything is reserved before you go, if you have extra cash in case anything happens, yada 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 yada. Of course, that's just an example. If you have all your ducks in a row and you're careful and you're ready, then do know that this is going to go amazing and it's going to be one of the best things that you've done in life. So look forward to this amazing news coming up for you. Pile number 1, clear that out, and let's get into the second clear thing to expect next in your life. Right, let's take out the second part. And pile number 2, you have distant thunder, clear the air. You have the third moon mansion with palace. Interesting. 2 palaces here. Okay, let's move. You have the moon in Virgo with order. You have diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. You have the 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Judgment, Ace of Cups, and the Death and Rebirth card, which is the Death card. So second surprising thing that I see coming to expect in your life, believe it or not, with clear the air, we have 2 castles. And of course, this is the third moon mansion that's ruled by Jupiter and Venus. And so Jupiter expands the energy of Venus. We see Venus in Taurus. This is not just material things, but this could be your home. So we see the second thing coming up in your life is that there is a lot of order in your home. Your home is being organized, it's clean. Maybe someone's helping you with that, or no. Yes, maybe both. You are working a lot on it. Maybe you're getting assistance. This could, by the way, be you renovating your house. You could be making it look pretty and beautiful. But all in all, expect in that area of your life for things to drastically change. I see you and others, to be frank with you, with the 3 of Pentacles, working around the clock to help you keep your house looking pretty in shape. It seems like there's a great transformation and you beginning that you will love with your space. We see with the Judgment card, it will make you feel that you've raised your standard of living in terms of your home, your room, your space. It's going to make you feel elevated, free, energetically happy because of this new order that's happening. Perhaps you're creating new systems to keep this in place, to keep it looking top-notch and sparkly. I see that you may be buying new things for your space as well. And overall, with the 8 of Pentacles, this will allow you to not just work better, but to function better in your life. It will make a huge difference in your life energetically. Pile number 2. Also, with the Ace of Cups, your heart chakra here is clearing out. This clear of space is so important to you, that is going to genuinely make you happy, make you calm, make your mental state at rest. Yeah, you're going to be spending a lot of time enjoying what you've created there. So happy for you, pile number 2. This looks like amazing news. And let me clear this one and see the third thing to expect next in your life. Okay, so you have pile number 2. Ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. Okay. You have the 19th moon mansion with 2 paths. This is the first time this moon mansion finally came on this channel. Looks like it's a unique message here. You have Venus in Leo with affair. You have success. Ooh, strong energy here. All right, so you have the 8 of Cups. You have the 2 of Pentacles. Wow, 9 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Oh my, and the Empress. So what do we see? There is certainly a theme here. We see you walking towards something, walking towards the sun. You taking a journey right there. In fact, this is the 19th moon mansion ruled by the moon and Jupiter in 2 of the most adventurous signs. And so we see you being adventurous, despite the fact with the 2 of Pentacles, you weren't maybe quite sure, but you're going to have faith in yourself with Venus in Leo, and you're going to embark on a new journey. You're gonna start something with the Empress card. And here we see that it's going to end up in huge success, perhaps not just ultimate happiness here, but with the treasure here, there's a lot of maybe wealth or a lot of treasure coming from it. Doesn't need to be financial wealth. It could be anything depending on that thing that you're going to start. And we're seeing that even though you're beginning a journey, that you're going to be beginning a journey that you will take the first few steps into, and you don't know much about it, but we see that you will quickly fall in love with this journey, and as you go along you'll get more expansive ideas on how to make it work. And you know how when there are lights, the car lights, you in the dark sometimes you can't really see ahead, but the more you go, the more it clears out. You can see where you are, where you're going. That's the sort of energy that I see here. It may not be clear in the beginning, but that unclear road will take its time, and then the sun will show you, or things will be cleared out with the Ace of Swords. You'll figure out your way very quickly in this journey that you're taking. So take that. You're going to start off not knowing what to do exactly, but that's why you're adventurous here. And as you go along, you start figuring out what's working, what's not working. Are you on the right path or not? You'll take your twists and turns, and then boom, you'll find your bingo. With this Venus in Leo, you'll find this bingo, and it's like finding a treasure. Now you know exactly how it works, what to do, and it will be the beginning of something amazing in your life. Pile number 2. It's not clear exactly what it is because it's a general reading, but for sure you will see yourself very soon next in your life, embarking on a new journey, doing something new that you haven't maybe done before. It's not clear. It's a path that is not just mysterious, but it's new to you, a new experience that you haven't tried before. You'll get into that, and you will find that it will cause great success for you. Pile number 3. You'll be super happy with the outcome. So good luck with that, pile number 2. Wish you all the best of luck with that. Right, let's get into the 4th thing to expect next in your life. There we go. Learned our lesson with the tarot. This way around. Yeah, they're all this way around. Probably turn them. Okay, so you have the 12th moon mansion. You have begin now. Take your first step. Wow, the journey again. The fall is like, hey, I know that this is a new thing to expect. Maybe they're connected. We'll find out. But really, your message is to begin now on that journey that you wanted to, that you're going to start, as we saw on the previous step. Okay, so on to this next thing to expect. Sun in Pisces with vision. You have fair woman dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. You also have Six of Cups. Oh, okay. Three of Cups. The Hanged Man. Knight of Cups. And the Fool. Yeah, the Fool with this moon mansion. Again, you starting something new. What's up? Pile number 2. Looking like a new chapter in your life. My, everything new and renewed. So fourth thing to expect in your life is the idea of someone's status in your life is moving from regular to something very close. So with the Knight of Cups, the Fall here, with this person, so we're seeing either you falling in love with a person, someone falling in love with you, someone who has their eye on you. And of course, Sun in Pisces, this is a lot of emotions being involved and invested in this person. So something is about to begin. This is a person who may be already there in your life. And so the relationship status is changing. Now, this does not have to be a relationship. It could either be a relationship or someone who's a casual friend that you're getting closer to, falling in love, where you're falling in love with each other, creating a new beginning for yourself. So there's a brand new relationship happening with this person. Or this could mean that you have a regular friend who was pleasant to be around, but now there's a lot of focus on this person. Maybe you've discovered a lot of things about this person, and they've equally discovered a lot of things about you that you mutually like about each other. And so now you are building a new type of connection where you're stronger and more connected. Maybe you talk to each other more and you connect and you tell each other about things, and you're becoming stronger friends. So with Begin Now, the Fool, expect a new type of connection happening and forming in your life soon. Pile number 4. Very happy for you. May you have a blessed connection with a wonderful person. And let's get into the fifth clear thing to expect next in your life. All right. So you have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Sorry about that. I hope this is clear to you, pile number 2. I felt for some reason that you're meant to hear that. Stepping into power, you are strong beyond measure. I felt that card for you. Okay, so you also have the 8th moon mansion with Knight. A lot of power being presented in this reading. You have Mercury in in Virgo with caution. You have younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Yeah, this Knight, strong, powerful person. Okay, you have, oh, this one's come out first. So you have, wow, the 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 3 of Swords, the Tower, and Temperance. Yes, this card was indeed significant. So we see here in this 8th moon mansion that is ruled by Pluto and the moon, where Pluto signifies transformation, immense power, and the moon is nurturing and protective. So we see you healing from something that previously broke your heart and changed your world to a great extent. And see, with the Mercury in Virgo, with all of this emotion there, I mean with all of these deers running around, I see regulating your emotions. And so this could signify that something happened in the past that hit you really hard, that broke your heart, and perhaps it took a long time to heal, and later on caused some irregulation of emotion. Maybe you weren't able to quickly get back up and regulate how you feel. Maybe you were triggered quickly because of the situation. You started worrying about something. Maybe you started feeling sad or anxious about something. We see that the next thing to expect in your life is that opposite of this energy. You have the 10 of Cups and you coming into balance internally first. And with the 9 of Wands, this is strength, you becoming very strong and independent. So we see strength, happiness, balance, and most important with the younger man, especially that I see with the Knight here, this figure holding a younger person, perhaps her inner child. With a younger man, you're really healing that inner child. Something significant happening next, and all of this healing resulting in you stepping into your power, pile number 2. And that type of power and inner stability will have a great effect on your life and a great effect on you, pile number 2. Honestly, your reading was very powerful. We can see the little details in your life, but you're stepping obviously into a new chapter of your life, pile number 2. We loved seeing all these different aspects of your life. I wish you all the best of luck. May you be blessed and happy with everything that comes to you, and maybe more. We just looked at 5 things. I hope you get a million other amazing things in your life where you start to feel very happy. That was your reading, pile number 2. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 2. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, but you'll find that it has key advice and secrets to help you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. You'll find that this book truly holds true to this promise. I know I'm a little passionate about it, but you will find a lot of good advice in this book. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. And by the way, there's also now an audiobook if you love audiobooks like me. And pile number 2, it was a real pleasure doing this reading for you. Loved spending this time with you. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We're going to be taking a look at the 5 clear things to expect in your life. And I've divided your pile into 5 clear sections so we can check that out. So starting with the first thing to expect next in your life, you have grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Okay, you also have the 22nd moon mansion with wedding. All right, you also have the sun in Sagittarius with enthusiasm. You have victory in some endeavor. Really cool. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the King of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, Strength, and the Knight of Wands. So we see here with your 22nd moon mansion ruled by Saturn and Venus in Capricorn. Capricorn here in its ruling sign Saturn, we see authority, right? Perhaps the traditional way of doing things, but I'm feeling here more authority. And with Venus, acquiring something. So what I'm seeing here is that you are going to get into some sort of cooperation with someone, a very strong cooperation that will turn into a lot of victory. This cooperation is not something short-lived. With grounding here, explore your roots. You're like planting something that will stay for a very long time. So expect to collaborate with someone. And this is not something that you're not going to like. This is something that you're going to be very excited about. Perhaps a certain opportunity with this collaboration or this cooperation. Maybe this cooperation is you either getting into a partnership with someone, doing business with someone, doing business with a company, or you being hired by someone. All in all, I forgot to mention as well, this could also, literally says wedding. This could also be you getting married or getting into a strong relationship with someone, right? Whichever it is, expect the next thing coming into your life is a strong cooperation or collaboration with someone or an entity. This collaboration or partnership, let's call it partnership, is going to be one that will stay with you for a long time. It's going to be a very strong one, and it will help you pass from one phase of your life to another, or that your life is changing with that, with this partnership, pile number 3. Whatever type of partnership this is, expected to be victorious for you. I see that one of the main reasons that it's going to be a lot very successful is with the King of Swords. I feel that both of you are going to be very clear with each other. The two parties are going to be very clear with each other, telling each other the things that would stress them out, the things that they're worried about may go wrong, how to not stab each other in the back, how to stay clear and good with each other, free of surprises in as much as possible. Yeah, there's a bird's eye view in your discussions where you take a look at everything as a whole, making sure that you avoid all of the things that could shock you from each other or stress you out or cause pain later on in this connection. So yeah, first thing to expect, pile number 3, is a strong collaboration or partnership with someone in your life coming very soon. Right, let's get into the second clear thing to expect next in your life. All right, pile number 3. So you have staying focused, hold the course. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. You also have the 20th moon mansion with precipice. Sorry. It's always a tongue twister for me. You always have, you also have the Saturn in Pisces with loss. Pig, beware of greed. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the Death card, beautiful Death card, the 8 of Pentacles, Judgment, Ace of Wands, and 3 of Swords. Ooh, interesting energy. Right, so the second clear thing to expect in your life, pile number 3, we see here you being on the precipice of some grand change in your life, some huge transformation. And we see with this moon mansion being ruled by Jupiter and Mars, this is like enthusiastic action, some strong movement happening in your life. So I would say with the 8 of Pentacles, you're carefully working towards something. And with this dichotomy in energy here with loss and then greed, we see that you're moving from something that maybe wasn't really working, because you see the difference between these two Death cards. Here it's something dying, being eaten away, and here it's coming back to life. So maybe something you were working on, something trying to save it, wasn't working. And yeah, you know, these early beginnings where you're working on a craft or a project or something, and you put in a lot of work, it's not going well, the sweater is not working or the project is not working for a while, but then boom, a big change happens and it's working beautiful. You cannot believe it. That's the sort of energy that we see here in something that you care a lot about, something that you've put a lot of work and effort and care into it. We see that now there's a grand change where there's huge growth with the Judgment card and the Ace of Wands. You literally see something growing out of something that you've been working on. So we see that there is big changes to be expected in what you're working on, but at the same time, pile number 3, you are being advised to be careful, because here you have staying focused, loss, beware of greed, and the 3 of Swords. I would say that this growth is coming to you. There's no issue about that, and it's going to be wonderful. But there is an advice to stay focused even when things are going well, because you don't want to lose all of the things that you've built just because you are super excited and then regret it later on. Regret what the blossoming that happened is what I want to say. And an example of that could be like you working, for example, very hard for an exam that you have been, for exams for your semester. You've been working very hard this year and the subjects were not easy. The assignments were not easy. Even the information that was provided was not easy to grasp or understand or even find in the first place. So you have really worked hard trying to figure it out, trying to do your best. Day in, night and day out, you were really fascinating with what you've done. And then right before you enter the last exam, or the night before the last exam, or 2 days before the last exam, you hear your scores and you've aced everything and you're about to graduate and you are so excited because you've worked really hard for this moment. So you decide, hey, I've worked hard all year round. I deserve at least to go out and have fun with my friends to celebrate that great success. One day is not going to be an issue. I really deserve this. You go out, you have fun, but then you stay late, you drink, and then you come back. You feel tired the next day, and then now all of a sudden you only have very few hours to study for that last exam, although you had 2 days to initially begin with. And now things can start being a problem because you're realizing you may not be able to pick up all the information, and you might just spoil everything you've done over one exam. So hold your horses is what I see as your advice. Things will be magnificent for you. Expect sudden great growth or great success. But when you experience that, pile number 3, your advice is to stay focused. Remember why you're doing everything. Continue to keep at it until it's done, and then celebrate and enjoy all that you want. Pile number 3, so pumped up for you with this. I hope you enjoy what's coming for you. May you always be blessed. And let's get into the third clear thing to expect next in your life. All right, so you have watching clouds, lie back, rest and relax. Really nice. Okay, you have the 21st moon mansion with dual, of course. You have Venus in Gemini with flattery. November. Okay. Oh, 21st November. That's the beginning of Sagittarius. All right, let's continue. So you have the Hierophant, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So, with the 21st moon mansion being ruled, of course, by Mars and the Sun in Sagittarius, but you see, before we get to that, Sun. So Sun and Moon, this could be either creative energy, but seeing in Sagittarius, especially that it was signified here by November, this could mean that you are struggling with someone at the moment, an equal component. Is it called component? Yeah, I think. There is a certain struggle here that you have with someone. It's not making your life easy at all. And we see that with the Five of Pentacles, it's really making both of you lose a lot with this competitive energy or this struggle with this person. For one reason or the other, it seems like during Sagittarius time in November, this sort of energy is going to dissipate and it's going to come out of your life. Either that, whether this could be that you're coming together with this person, you have an understanding, which is shown in the Three of Pentacles, or that you're just simply moving away from this energy. All in all, with the goddess Janus here, we see the god Janus looking at the past and then looking at the future. So obviously November is going to be an important time where the situation really shifts between the both of you, and you're finally able to lay back and relax not worry about the situation at all. Actually, taking a closer look here at your tarot cards, I would say it seems like you are going to be taking a certain step towards something. You're going to do something different. And that step is not expected. You're going to do this step very gracefully, very politely. And really they won't find anything to hold against you with this graceful step that you're taking. But this step is really making them feel that they're going to lose so much. And by being surprised with what you can do, how you can move on, or what you're exactly doing here, is really going to make them reflect and think very well about the way that they're handling things with you. And because of this move, you'll be surprised to see that this person, instead of battling, will choose to cooperate with you instead, because they wouldn't want to lose that much. They don't want to feel like they're losing that much. And it may not need be in November at all. It could either really be in November or November 21st just kind of showed us here the energy of some battle going on. So expect that to change for you. Next, pile number 3. Let's now take a look at the 4th clear thing to expect in your life. Next in your life. All right. So we have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Beautiful cards. Are these 2 cards? Oh, it is a miracle, isn't it? You have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. And this wasn't expected. You have miracles. See? Expect the wondrous to emerge. This is totally a synchronicity for you, pile number 3. Expect a miracle in your life for sure. You have the 15th moon mansion with bouquet. It's like the universe is presenting you with something amazing that will really open your heart up to joy. You have Jupiter and Capricorn with control. And you have Gong, an exciting event. My goodness, the synchronicity in this pile. Unbelievable. I hope it tells us what the surprise is. Otherwise, this one ain't gonna be a clear one. Is it? Let's find out. You have the Fool. You have the Devil. Oh. Okay. You have the Four of Swords. And the Eight of Cups. And the King of Cups. What is going on here? Fool and the Devil. This is a surprise, my dear. Pile number 3. But I'll try as much as possible. See, with the feathers, you're just gonna have to depend on signs, synchronicities. I'll try my best. I'm gonna really try my best to extract as much information about this here. But obviously, it's meant to be a surprise. See, expect the wondrous to emerge. And something big with Jupiter and Capricorn. Some huge changes or some huge miracle is happening in your life. Expect that to come. It's not going to be any small deal. It's something that you're going to be very excited about. Pile number 3. And with this new beginning, you cannot believe that you got something like that almost for free. You know, it's that sort of energy of, for example, winning the lottery and going, oh my God, how can I handle all this amount of money all of a sudden? Is this even right? You know, something like that. But expect a huge miracle or blessing suddenly going boom, entering your life. It's one that we're not going to even begin to discuss how excited you're going to feel about this. Pile number 3. It is hidden. You're meant to experience it the way it happens. But let's see. Let's take a closer look. Look, I kind of have a hint, but please take it as it resonates. It does not have to be that exactly. In fact, it is a miracle. I could be wrong, or I could be right for some of you. See, we have Libra in its sign here of Venus. So this could be a balanced, beautiful relationship. And then we have in the sign of Uranus or Uranus that it's unexpected, all of a sudden, right? Which matches that energy. We also have here the King of Cups. So for a lot of you, for this reason, I see that for a lot of you, it could be an unexpected relationship. It's one that's going to make you really happy, and it's going to feel like a miracle, something of like a dream come true, right? But of course, it doesn't have to be that. Let me take a closer look and see what else I see. Pile number 3. Oh, wait, do have to say, though, in the 8 of Cups, it's full of pairs. So for a lot of you, it could be a relationship. All right. I do see a detail, though. This great miracle is happening to you when you least expect it, right? It's going to take you by surprise. So I do see you taking 2 paths here. Now, it's all wonderful, but there is something tricky about this miracle that's coming. It's wonderful, but there isn't something that isn't quite right in it. That doesn't mean that you're not going to enjoy it. That only means that you need to set the circumstances for this miracle straight. And that's why you have control. Take control despite it being very amazing. Take control to adjust that bit that isn't right, because it could take things downhill. And so, or it could trap you, or it could shock you later on. So we see that once you get this miracle and enjoy it, and you feel some sort of red flag or see something wrong, you have to discuss it or change it. Because if it's not going to change, we see the advice of you walking away from it. But if it does change, to really keep it and cherish it. And so you could be presenting these two things. An example of what I'm seeing is, let's say, for example, you get a miracle of getting a free international scholarship in a great university, right? And you're so ecstatic, you cannot wait to go there, but there is a certain clause in the contract or in this agreement that maybe you have to fully pay for the last year or the last semester. So you know that you being excited, you saying, oh, I'll figure it out, I'll go and it's gonna be okay, may not turn out so well, right? So you need to be careful to discuss that part, to say, okay, well, I am not sure. I would love to take this opportunity, but I'm not sure if I can pay the last year. Are there any solutions to that? Perhaps the university could agree with you on you being a TA and paying off that, helping you one way or the other, taking some burdens off of you because of your circumstances, or helping you as well as that to work and help out. And with that plan, now it's perfect and you can keep it. Yeah. Don't ignore the red flags is what I see in your reading, pile number 3. Make sure that you don't trick yourself with that. So take the blessing, enjoy it, let it fill your heart, but at the same time, once you see red flags, make sure that you nip it in the bud right away. Discuss it, and if it goes right, which I'm sure it will for you, then you get to keep it. But also have the intention of walking away in case it doesn't. So that's what I see here. Let's take a look at the 5th clear thing to expect next in your life. So, pile number, hold on. All right, so pile number 3, you have cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. You also have the 27th moon mansion with Guru. Okay. You have Mars in Capricorn with criticism. And you have Tulip, great passion. Love that. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have, King of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. So we see with the 27th moon mansion that's ruled by Neptune and the moon, the idea of great inspiration, being hit by great inspiration. And this is really shown here or confirmed by the tulip with great passion. So we see that you have great passion towards something, but something is stopping you. With criticism, also Pisces could be escapism. So you could have been escaping something that you really are passionate about or would love to do because of limiting beliefs, some beliefs that may not be true. You could be escaping it to protect yourself from maybe it not working out, or you feeling bad about something. So this was old energy here, because with purification or cleansing water, we see you clearing away soon, next in your life, clearing away from this type of energy. We see here something very different. The 10 of Wands signifies that there's an end of a heavy cycle. In fact, it's no longer heavy for you. This figure's back is filled with beautiful flowers. So what used to be a burden for you to think about will quickly change now into something that you're very excited about. Something that is no longer a burden, but really something to look forward to. It's great passion, as explained here. The weight is turning into great passion. So you're changing your mind about something that you didn't want to consider before, although you had your eye on it. You're changing that energy. And now you're starting to consider embarking on it with the 2 of Wands. We see you now thinking, but what if I can do that? But what if I do actually do that thing that is really important to me? We see that it will result in the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles shows that there's going to be great success. Either if this is a business, then it's bringing you wealth, or that if it's a new hobby that you want to do, then you're going to become an expert at it. All in all, you'll succeed. You'll succeed because you have in the future decided to tilt towards that passion of yours that you want to do. And surprisingly, with the 3 of Cups, there will be a lot of people cheering for you as you do that. So maybe this criticism denotes that you're worried about other people criticizing what you're doing. But in fact, you will see that a lot of people will be there for you, cheering for you. It could also signify, as we initially said, you have limiting beliefs about it. Maybe you think you can't do it for one reason or the other, and you'll realize that you'll be able to do it. In fact, with the 2 of Wands, the figure holding the world, you'll complete the cycle fully. You'll do whatever is needed. Yeah, completing a cycle. You'll do whatever is needed to make this come to life, and that's the Earth. So use your inspiration with the Moon, which is appearing here twice. Use your inspiration, use your passion, use your great ideas. And pile number 3, you will be achieving for sure something amazing. If this is work, then it's great wealth. If it's not, then you're achieving great success, perhaps even both, in that new endeavor, or that new thing you're going to decide to start despite you being worried about it. Pile number 3. So this is what I see in your reading. These were the 5 clear things to expect next in your life. Thank you for tuning in. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 3. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it, but you'll find that it has all the key advice and secrets that could really help you out become a more productive person, all while enjoying this process. You'll find that it will help you be a productive person right away. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. By the way, there's also now an audiobook if you love audiobooks like me. Pile number 3, wishing you all the best of luck with everything. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. We're taking a look at 5 clear things to expect next in your life. So we've divided your reading into 5 piles, and let's get into the first clear thing to expect. You have a desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Wow, the 11th moon mansion with Fortuna coming right after a divine plan. This is really amazing. And what's coming next? You have the moon in Libra with companionship. You have Tank card, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Sure is, for sure, with Fortuna. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have the Ace of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Temperance, and the Ace of Cups. 2 aces denoting a new beginning for you, a totally new beginning. So my dear pile number 4, starting off on an amazing foot. On the right foot here we see, coming next for you is great fortune resulting from something that you're currently working on. This is, of course, something that you've worked very hard on, worthy of celebration, because we see the desert and we also see the 6 of Cups in conjunction with the 6 of Pentacles, showing that it was a long time coming. You put a lot of effort in it, and now it's starting to give you back. So we see with this fortune that's coming, and Fortuna, my goodness, the expansion of Jupiter and Sun in Leo, we're literally talking about a lot of money pouring, raining on you. Pile number 4. What a pile that you have picked. So with all this huge amount of money coming in, obviously, you're celebrating this success with some close people to you. And we see that with the 2 aces here, it's starting a whole new milestone or a new chapter for you, where you'll feel first and foremost not only happy and fulfilled, but you'll come to balance with the thunder here. All of the things that used to worry you are no longer going to be there. You're going to feel happy, balanced, very excited about this new beginning. And with the moon in Libra, Libra is Venusian energy. Seeing it with enjoyment and fortune, I would say expect also with this great fortune to pamper yourself, to get yourself really beautiful things in your life, to indulge in some things that you always wanted to purchase, to get. Yeah, expect that coming for you. Pile number 4, so happy for you. You're literally receiving a lot of money in your hands. It's pouring and raining on you. Wishing you all the best of luck, pile number 4. With that, I hope you always stay happy and blessed financially. So that's the first clear thing to expect next in your life. Let's now get into the second. All right. So, second thing. You have rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. You have the 28th moon mansion, again with rejuvenation here with the sleeper. Quite interesting. Okay. Could this be a vacation maybe? Let's see. You have Jupiter in Virgo with patience. So again, still energy. Cat, a two-faced friend. Right, let's keep it here. Okay. So, pile number 4, you have, wow, the 4 of Wands with a butterfly here. You have the Harvest of Cups, which is the King of Cups presented as a mountain goat. You have the 10 of Cups. Wow, this is cool. Pile number 4. Your readings are really cool. You have the 7 of Wands and you have the Hierophant. So what do we see? Your life is being fully cleared from a certain toxic person in your life that you may have had to endure for a long time. You were patient with that person, patient with that energy. Maybe you didn't really know what to do, or maybe you were just patient. They had to be in your life for one reason or the other. We see here with the rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present. And we see in the 28th moon mansion ruled by the moon. Yes, it always stops me. And Pluto. In Pisces, we see calm energy. We see intense energy being dormant. So we're seeing you clearing away from this strong energy or this toxic energy here. How do we see that? We see you moving away from this type of energy. Why? It seems like with your success with the Four of Wands, you'll be far away from this person. So I don't know, could this person be a certain colleague that used to be an irritating colleague, and now that you're being really promoted, you no longer have to deal with them? Could this be someone, a neighbor, and now with your great success, you see the mountain goat here, you've reached great success, great heights, and we should connect the dots. I mean, in the first part of your reading, you're creating great wealth. So maybe you're moving away from this neighbor or this person, and now you're far out of reach, no longer having to experience the toxicity of this person. Now there, with the Seven of Wands, there is great boundaries, and you yourself, it's like you are in a position with the Hierophant that is hard to reach. Your life is changing, your position is changing, you're up top, and this person cannot really access you anymore because of this reason. And all in all, because you're moving away from this person, finally clearing the past, healing the present, looking forward to a beautiful future. With the Ten of Cups here, you're feeling over the moon. Speaking of the moon here, you're really relieved that you don't have to deal with this type of toxic energy. And it's one of the biggest blessings coming up in your life due to the many changes, as I can see, that is happening in your life. Next, pile number 4, loving your reading. As usual, I love pile number 4. I love pile number 4. All right. That's how I feel, not gonna hide it. All right, let's get into the third clear thing to expect next in your life. All right. So you have fellow travelers. Support is all around you. Really cool. What are you up to now? Pile number 4. Really cool. Take us on a journey with you. You have the 14th moon mansion with scepter. You have the Venus in Pisces with submission, scepter. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'll check now. You have the wall with misunderstanding, and you have the fan with romance, celebration, party. Yes, 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 pile number 4. Let's see. You have the Two of Wands, the Flower of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Wands. The scepter. Yes, yes. What was I thinking? Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm no longer surprised, of course, seeing the one pile after the other in your reading, pile number 4. We can clearly understand and connect the dots. Here we see with fellow travelers, support is all around you. You have that in conjunction with the 14th moon mansion that is ruled by Saturn and Venus, and that denotes not just great responsibility, but a great authority, great position. Great position is what I want to say. And so it looks like you have a great position with the people around you. There are many people supporting you. We see with the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, they regard you as someone great who they want to connect with, you know, with submission. It's like they're letting their guards down, they're letting their walls down, and want to be part of your celebration, wanting to be part of what you're doing here. And we see the reason for that is clarified here with the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. This is fast success, or success that is booming, rather, is the right word. So the energy of your cards are explaining that due to the great growth or great success that you're achieving, people are regarding you as someone who they look up to, maybe, or someone that they love what they're doing. They respect a lot. There's a lot of respect in your reading. You know, the beautiful thing about the Queen of Wands is that the Queen of Wands helps others grow as she grows. That's one of the key things about the Queen of Wands. So perhaps you're also helping others as you grow. It's not like you're building a wall, but rather taking down the wall. And so we see true humbleness in your energy. And perhaps this is why there is so much support here around you. People wanting to embark on your journey or be part of what you're doing. Pile number 4. I wonder what it is that you're doing that people are loving so much. You're helping them one way or the other. Yeah. So the next thing to expect with celebration here and the support that you are being celebrated for what you are doing, pile number 3, in that journey that you are in. You keep getting journey in one pile after the next and the things to expect. So yeah, the journey that you're in, you're gaining a lot of respect, you're gaining a lot of popularity, and so many people are letting their guards down. They see you as humble, they see you as helpful, and they want to follow you. They want to follow you, pile number 4. I would love to know about what you're doing, pile number 4, and if you're helping others so much, perhaps I can support or something. I would love to know what you're doing, pile number 4. May you be blessed for this beautiful, passionate heart. You seem like a sweet, loving person. You deserve everything. May you always be blessed. Let's get into the third clear thing to expect next in your life. Oh, this is the third. Sorry, the fourth clear thing to expect next in your life. Okay. So pile number 4, you have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Okay. You have the second moon mansion with Magician. Pile number 4. I have to one day live next to you guys and learn so much from you. I always love your pile. So you have Jupiter. So much good luck with the Jupiter. Jupiter in Aquarius with innovation. Ooh, okay, this is looking amazing. You have basket, recognition, reward for merit. Yes, pile number 4. Amazing. Let's see what your tarot cards have. You have the Fool, the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, okay, the Two of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so what do I see? Obviously, this seems like a great time in your life, pile number 4. So we have with the second moon mansion, the sun in Jupiter with Aries is kind of like the opportunity, an opportunity there for the taking. We see you even fishing for it and getting it here. So we see you getting a connection. Could be getting an opportunity. With the bridge and the Two of Pentacles, this is an opportunity where you're going to connect two things together, two brilliant things together. With the Hermit, it's like you have the awareness, maybe only you, I would say. Only you will come up with the idea, having the awareness to bring something, to bring two brilliant things together. Knights are a go-getter, you know, and you have everything that it takes with the Knight of Wands to catch that opportunity. And at the same time, we see that this opportunity, obviously with the Bumblebee and the Knight of Pentacles, that it is going to take work. So, putting the whole picture together, you are seeing a unique opportunity that you can catch. One that nearly no one but you here either can do it or will notice it, right? But you will have that type of awareness. Expect that, pile number 4. With this awareness, you're putting two things together that are brilliant. This will require a lot of experience as well, because you see here they're refraining from fire. So there's a lot of experience in knowing how to put it together. Because sometimes when you put two things together in the wrong quantities, like a chemical reaction, it could blow up, right? So it's having the experience to understand how to put them together and to put in the work that is necessary and is needed for this idea to come together. Also with the Knight of Wands and the second moon mansion here, we see that you have a lot of confidence in knowing how to do it. You're also very charismatic with the Knight of Wands and this musician here. So yeah, there's a lot of charisma, perhaps a lot of entertainment. You're putting it together so well. And you're presenting something that is going to be very innovative, very new, one that is very unique to you. You're coming up with something that you're going to put together, very unique to you, and like we said, you're going to present it in a very charismatic way. And of course, pile number 4, you're getting a lot of recognition and the same theme of your reading and a lot of rewards. Pile number 4, beautiful reading. Wishing you all the best of luck with that. So look forward to that. You're coming up with something brilliant. That's the 4th clear thing to expect next in your life. Now let's get into the 5th thing. Okay, so you have Journey by Moonlight. Believe in magic. Can you see that? My apologies. There we go. So this is your first card. You have the 10th moon mansion with fountain. So cool, pile number 4. So happy for you. Your reading is making me very happy. You have sun in Gemini with versatility. And you have dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Okay. Now, let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have the 7 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Emperor, wow, Ace of Pentacles, and of course, ending your reading is the Ten of Pentacles. So, I'm noticing something quite unique. You have the moon here and then the sun. And then you have the moon here and then you have the sun. And we kind of see heavenly bodies moving and about to eclipse here in the Ace of Pentacles, although this looks like the earth here. But anyways, my point is that I see something happening at the eclipse season for you. There is an eclipse. I know that there is one in November. Could there be one in October? I think there's one in November. Something is happening. Something strong is happening with your psychic abilities with this eclipse. You have the sun here, the sun, the moon, the sun and the moon. And here, it kind of denotes some sort of stronger magical abilities, especially here with the 10th moon mansion that is not just ruled by the sun, but also by Neptune. We see expansion of creativity. So the sun is very creative, and also Neptune is expansion of imagination. We see being flexible here. Dog far away. I can't help but with that combination feel like you're reaching the unreachable. You're getting in touch with another world. So you really have your psychic abilities becoming very potent. That's coming next. I really feel it's going to be growing exponentially during that eclipse. In fact, I would say with the 10 of Pentacles, this is excess. The 10s are excess energy. It's going to become an all-time high by that time. I have not pulled out any cards for anyone in this reading, but I want to check for you. The Ace of Pentacles signifies a new beginning, especially here with the light and psychic abilities. No, I don't need to take out your cards. Yes. So there's a new level, a new beginning in terms of your psychic abilities. I will pull out cards and see what you're achieving here, because the 7 of Pentacles, also one of my observations, looks like someone meditating, and we see heavenly bodies moving. So you're going through a process here with the 7 of Pentacles, where with the energy of the moon, with the King of Wands, your energy is heightened at that time. Even the Emperor here is reaching out into the heavens. So all of this psychic energy, I'll get a clarification for the Emperor, and I will check what kind of psychic abilities will happen here. This reading was supposed to be quick, but with your reading, we're gonna have to take it slow. Okay. What is that? Harvest of Thunder, which is the King of Swords. And the 9 of Thunder, that's the 9 of Swords. So, King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Emperor. I would have to say that there, not only is it affecting your psychic ability, but maybe manifestation. Oh, yes. So one thing it's doing, that's why you have the Emperor, King of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. It's really helping you manifest things that you want. So pile number 4, please, during that time, make sure that you meditate and that you journal, you draw your goals, be very clear with what you want, because it looks like it's a time where your energy is so high. It looks like you're going to be manifesting things, almost, I want to say, whatever you wish for here. Okay, so please take note of that. Also, the 9 of thunder and the 9 of swords. During that eclipse, the 9 of swords, your intuition is really heightened to help others with far away. Maybe your psychic abilities are becoming stronger. You are able to connect to the other side, to spirit guides. All in all, you're getting stronger psychic abilities to help others on your journey. Pile number 4. That we're talking really strong psychic abilities here. What's the Emperor? Oh, the Unseen. That's an extra card in this deck. So there are surprises to come with what you can manifest. Oh, the Unseen would probably be speaking about the concept of shunyata, creating everything from nothing, just like the universe. So this is clear here, confirming on the fact that during that time you're going to be a great manifester, whatever it is that you want to create into existence. Pile number 4, you will be able to manifest with that solar eclipse. I hope you don't forget that. I hope you take note of that. It's an important day for you. Yeah, let's get back to these psychic abilities that are heightened. Let me think about it a little bit more. You're moving closer on that day towards your spiritual journey, your North Node. There's something significant with your spiritual journey on that day. Pile number 4. Oh my God, what a reading in pile number 4. I'm wishing you all the best of luck. Pile number 4 on this channel always blows my mind. In fact, if anyone was watching this reading, I'd probably go, trick number 4. Yeah, all the best of luck, pile number 4. So happy for you that you were pulled towards this pile. Wishing you all the best of luck from my heart. May you achieve all of this and more, pile number 4. I hope you've enjoyed your reading, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book, pile number 4. This book is small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate or waste time reading it. But really, it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying this process. You'll see, pile number 4, that this book truly holds true to this promise. And if you would like to check it out, you'll find a link down in the description box, along with an audiobook. Sorry, I'm laughing because I don't think you even need it. Pile number 4. I have to be honest with you. I wish you all the best of luck. But if you would like to check it out, please do. Thank you for everything. Wishing you all the best of luck. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. This pile put me in such a great mood. Wish you all the best. And pile number 4, I'll catch you in the next reading.